Welcome back to Signals on 91.3. Well, we're discussing planning your next event. I have with me a dedicated, tenacious entrepreneur. She holds a first degree in sociology. is how we study courses that we don't do when we graduate into life. Well, a dedicated, tenacious, and creative entrepreneur. She holds a first degree in sociology and diploma in marketing. Her pursuit for excellence made her go through the Lagos Business School. She's passionate about events, event planning, and who runs with clients' brief and turns it into a mind-blowing reality. She's skilled in client consultations, budget management, logistical planning. She excels in delivering events that meets and exceeds clients' expectations. She's mentored coordinators, junior coordinators, and team members, providing guidance, training to improve event execution and team performances. Spearheaded a team of passionate professionals, fostering a collaborative environment that encourages innovative ideas and solutions. She's established a reputation of integrity and flawless execution. One of the things that I've seen with her over the years, she's not calling Oshodi like this, is having to attend our events and she's all up, this has to be this has to be that. I say okay. And a year ago we had her here back on Signals, and we had her on Signals. She's back here again, and a lot has happened with her, for her, and through her in the last 1 year. It's International Women's Month, so we're going to be having a lot of women conversation. Well, women conversation, because women, like, we run the world, right? So it Signals on 91.3, and we're discussing planning your next event. With warm welcome, I have with me Temitope Omotoso.
I need a chef.
Oh no, let me help you to do that down. That should make a lot of.
Thank you for having me.
Nice.
Again.
Now it's been I'm so excited to want to spill, but I'd let you in on. No, don't worry, we don't spill like that. We only spill a little bit of sprinkle, right? A year ago we were here discussing events and event planning. What has changed from that time till now?
A lot has changed. Thank you for that question. A lot has changed in terms of, I've been running an academy. I believe so much in empowerment. I think I said it the other time over last year.
Yeah,
you were like, is it just women? It's not just women. But I believe
you added men to it now.
I mean, if they want to, it's free. Okay. But then, I believe that every woman should be empowered. When a woman is empowered, the world is better. The world is liberated. So I foster that. I hammer so much on women empowerment, and that's why the Touch Events Academy is. We've done a lot over the past 1 year. It's been amazing. We have young people who are joining into the business of event planning, and they're not just joining to say, "Oh, I have passion for it." They are learning the ropes. They are going through mentorship, practical examples, insights, or venue recce and all of those things. They're experiencing the practical aspect of event planning, not just book reading. We're reading it, then we go to the field and mess clients' events up. So that's, for me, it's amazing. And seeing them flourish blows my mind. I mean, I have a lot of mentors and mentees that are doing amazing. I'm telling you, it makes me proud.
Give us a testimonial, one testimonial.
Do I have to mention their name?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, there's a lady in Abuja. Her name is Porsche Events. That's the name of a brand. Esther. Shout out to Esther. When she joined the academy 2 years ago, man, it was tough for her. It was really tough. I remember when I did a one-on-one clarity call with her. She said, "How did I know?" She was going through some stuff. It was really hard. Then I encouraged her, told her to just stand in faith, keep pushing, persevere. It takes a lot to get there. I mean, it's not an overnight success. And I remember I posted something on the group. I posted about a particular event happening in Abuja for Abuja students to participate and just show. She went there early, very early. You know, they gave her 250,000 naira for free for being the first. Yes, exactly. And she needed that money for a particular surgery for somebody in her family. It really, I wept that day, because what are the odds? What are the odds? And that is one of the many blessings that this thing, this event planning, this business,
the academy,
it does. So she stayed connected, and I didn't give her the money directly. All she did was, listen, go for this event, keep owning your skills, personal development. It is important that you have more knowledge than your clients. So how do you do that? You keep going, you keep training, going for conferences, workshops, open your mind, you know, and that's what happened. And she's doing so well. I'm telling you, anytime I see her, it blows my mind. Like, what are the odds?
Tosh, is there a tear there? Is there a tear? Our makeup was not. We have to blush it well.
What are the odds that, you know, just from an academy? I've never seen that before. I'm telling you, it wasn't even a physical class. It was a virtual. Yes, I have never till now. I've not seen her. We only just talk over the phone, and I see her walk online, just say, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I'm telling you, because that's like you saving one person away from penury or whatever. And it's not me. It's her. It's her dedication, our commitment to say, you know what, I'll be better than yesterday. I'll be better than last year.
Now, let's look at dedication for a craft. What is dedication to you?
Dedication is great. It's giving it your all, even when it's not looking like it. Because a lot of times it doesn't look like it. You have this idea in your head, you have this vision, and I think this is our generation. Right now, people want it sharp, sharp. You know, microwave success. There is nothing like that. Some people you see today, and you're like, oh my God, where has she been? They've been building over the years. You only just notice that. So nobody comes out of nothing or out of nowhere and just, so it's that dedication to your craft. It's happening. Clients are there, I'm doing this. Clients are not there, I'm doing this. I'm owning my skills, I'm pushing myself. I'm getting better as a person, because you can't give what you don't have.
Okay. Yeah. You cannot give what you don't have. It's 2026. How has event planning evolved over the years, over the last 1 year?
It has evolved.
Because the last time you were here, I remember that you said that there is no more 5 million naira budget for one. I say,
unfortunately,
because so I'm asking this because last week Saturday we had Lola Johnson, who's the CEO of Wineros, and we're discussing about drinks, and I kept thinking about you. For some reason, I didn't know that this was going to happen, right? And I kept thinking that, oh, okay, drinks, events, and I'm like, I was going to bring Tosh into this. That, Oga, tell us, because things are expensive.
What did she say about drinks?
Drinks was, so I asked her about you know, that fake and originals. How do you deal with that? And what kind of drinks? Because everybody wants to pop champagne, and she was like, Oga, there are different kind of champagne. I say, okay, Tosh, you when planning an event, really, you meet with different vendors, different people. How do you select those right vendors for the clients? Know if really with that, you know, it's a so how do you select them?
First, I mean, from experience, based on their budget sometimes, and these days you can't even insist on a particular vendor for your clients. You can only advise, you can only suggest, and you tell them that, okay, this vendor, I'm not liable for whatever comes from it. You understand? There's no perfect event. God is the only perfect planner, right? So we try as much as possible, yes.
I like the disclaimer.
Yeah, to cut out all those excesses. At the end of the day, we are dealing with humans here.
True.
They are not computers, they're not systems.
They're not AI.
Not robotic, exactly. So they're human. So we leave little, 5%, 3% to human error, to issues, logistics issues and all of that. But we can advise to see, over the years, this vendor, this person has proven to be reliable, to be consistent, and to deliver quality at the right time. Timing is a big issue. So yes, we can only advise, such as, okay, this is their works over the years, this is their portfolio. You can look them up if you want us to chat them up, or if you want to discuss directly, if you think that it goes with your budget. And sometimes they say, oh, this is the person I want, until your budget is not aligned with this person.
Your budget does not look like the person.
Yes, so it comes from a lot of times from budget. Then like-mindedness. I mean, yeah.
So still on vendor selection, what is Tosh's criteria for selecting a vendor? Even when you have you have a client who says, this is a blank check, fill it up.
Right.
Fill it up. That's the kind of...
I love it. By all means.
Right. So when you're trying to select vendors, what are the criteria that you look for?
Professionalism. Oh. Yes. So a lot of times vendors can make you look like a bad person sometimes, or make you look like you don't know what you're doing. And there are vendors that will make you look like you're so good at this, you know what you're doing, you're really skilled at this. So what do? You go for those that know how to interpret your briefs, those that know and understand what it means to manage clients and give them the best. Those are the people you align with. So there are no sentiments when you're selecting me. I have a lot of friends in the industry, colleagues and all of that. I don't say because you're my friend, you're my in-law, no, I don't do that. It's not a sentimental approach. So the strategy is to go for people that you know will deliver, come rain or shine. No excuses.
No excuses.
Right.
Now, this period where we have many people jump straight into deco and vendors, everybody's the event planner. There's one auntie and uncle.
That's good.
From a
the market is huge, honestly.
Must we have one day every Saturday or Sunday or
we
Monday?
Must, though. It's our culture. Nigerian thing. We must do omble.
But for some reason,
yes, we must omble.
Omble is December now.
No, any time of the year.
Is omble?
From January to December. You're Nigerians, please.
Now, from a planner's perspective, what should actually come first?
For who now?
For people who jump straight into decor and vendors and manufacturing.
Training, by all means. You having a flair for planning or decor is not enough. I'm telling you, I assure you, this thing will mess your head off. In December, I had a mentee who called me and said she almost lost her mind because she took 3 weddings. You have to build capacity. If you do not have capacity, don't ruin somebody's big day. So she did. Normally she'll do that, I mean, during the year, along the year, but not December. December is a different world. It's crazy in December. Everybody's losing their minds. Artisans are getting double booked. They're working with you, working with another. They can disappoint you. The carpenter can just turn off his phone. A painter would. I'm telling you, the client doesn't care about all those. Are excuses. Yes. As far as they're concerned, it's not their business. You deal with your your incompetency. Yeah, nobody cares about that. So you have to deal with that. So she went through a lot. She said she was crying every day in December because she didn't want to ruin people's wedding. Do you know what that is? When you ruin somebody's big, they'll never forget. They will never ever forgive you. They can't. Do you understand? And they will not refer. We've seen cases of people who have messed up people's weddings and they will always talk about it. So from the photographer who will not give you your picture. Let's just keep it pretty. Let's keep it pretty. It signals on 91.3. We're discussing planning your next event with so now I have to spill the beans with someone that I call Global Auto. A-U-T. Auto is A-U-T-H-O-R. Right. You're right. You're correct. Now, you have just recently like I sent you on 1 year's assignment. You came back like Baba won. Like yeah, right. And you came back big. Now, what is it about this book? Because confession, me too, I did not sleep instead. What is it about the book? What did you decide that it's time for you to put pen to paper? Firstly, after my interview here. You should have am I dedicated? Yeah. Well done. Come on. Firstly, after my interview, I think during the year I had a few health issues. I was concerned, and I had to be by myself for a lot of time, like months. And my pastor, shout out to Pastor Koje Bade, the most wise man. Yes, he's wise.
DJ Pope.
DJ Pope is wise. And he would say that no crisis must go to waste in your life. So I had health crisis. It was a lot. And I was there back and forth with consultants. I couldn't even talk at some point. I had to learn to speak, to see, to read, to even taste. It was hard. So it took me months. So in that moment was when I had a lot of time. I couldn't work, right? Of course, our event was going because I already built a solid team. But then physically, I couldn't be present. I couldn't be there. I mean, this crisis, something must come out from this. I mean, I've been talking about writing a book for years. It's been in my vision board for years. So maybe God wanted me to sit down and just write this book.
And don't go to party.
And I did.
And
I did. I wrote this brilliant book.
Book, paid, protected, BPP.
Right.
Now, so there's something I do on Signals where I don't tell them. I just open a chapter and I tell them to read. And so this is what I'm going to do to you. Now, kindly read your first book reading on Signals on 91.3.
Shout out to you guys.
Okay, so read that for us. Well, it's
chapter 3.
Chapter 3. Hold on before you read that. Okay, go ahead, please.
When experience is ignored. I remember an event we were planning where tensions between two families were sky high. I made a conscious decision to stay neutral, focus on the work, and remain professional. My role was to deliver excellence, not to get caught up in the drama. But then another vendor got hired, someone who thrived on stirring conflict. She egged one of the parties on, fueling the bickering and taking sides. Ego clashes, classism, and all the typical drama of a Nigerian party came into full swing. You will understand this if you have watched the wedding party movie produced by Mo Abudu. She dove headfirst into the chaos and somehow became the favorite of the family. Meanwhile, every professional recommendation I made was ignored, from the sitting layout to necessary adjustments in the timeline, right up until the execution day. This vendor in charge, known for overpromising and under-delivering, had already been chosen and trusted by the family. Because of that, my input carried little weight, no matter how practical or necessary it was. I stood there, neutral, watching exactly what I had warned them about unfold. It got heated almost to the point of fisticuffs between the vendor and some members of the family, and I had to invoke security just to keep people from getting hurt. It was messy, it was chaotic. It was exactly why I always insist on structure, due diligence, contracts, and boundaries. Eventually, this situation led to legal action, and I was vindicated. Every decision I had suggested professionally was proven correct. A decade of experience cannot be bought with money. It is learned through years of navigating messy situations, reading people, and staying calm under pressure. That is actually my superpower. I can only think of a solution when I am calm in the midst of chaos. The shouting and yelling match leads to absolutely nothing. Energy is transferable, so I protect the energy of my workplace, except it's beyond my control.
Okay then. Well, that is from chapter 3, when experience is ignored. But why do you really think we ignore experience?
People think that they can shortcut things, shortcut to success, shortcut to ignore. In life, there are principles. Generally, there are principles. In business, there are principles. In the Bible, there are principles that guide us as humans, even in the marketplace.
Yeah.
So when you ignore some principles, certain principles, you bear the consequences. You cannot ignore these principles. There are laws, right? When you break the law, you face the music.
We are doing quantum leap this morning.
Yeah.
Quantum leap on BPP.
We are.
It signals on 91.3. We're discussing planning your next event with the global author herself, book, paid, and protected.
Yeah.
WhatsApp us if you have questions. Send us a WhatsApp message 0809-234-5913. Signals Marketplace caller. I can see your messages, but you have to call. Thank you. Now, let's go tech a bit, right? And say that does technology influence the level of planning? Is seamless?
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
AI has come to stay.
Well, it has. I mean, you don't have a choice.
Okay.
You don't have a choice. It has come to stay.
But at least robots is not coming to plan our Nigerian events.
It's not. It's not. I wish people know that the robot is not moving chairs and tables.
It's human being.
Why you know Lamag?
Yeah,
We
okay.
are the ones moving.
Good,
We are the ones going to shout at the caterer and decorator. I don't have time. 10 minutes more. The robot will not do that for you. It will not lift heavy for you. It will not lift heavy equipment. So it's not taking our job. It's just adding value to our job, making our jobs easier.
Okay, explain to me.
Okay, now, so you want to design a concept, you want to come up with something, you can use AI. Chat GPT it. Ask questions. Yes. I'm not saying you be totally reliant on it.
If you charge GPT will not help you to do it physically.
It won't. But then you can get ideas. You don't have to brainstorm and kill yourself like before, where there was no internet, there was no technology. You have to deal with everything on the job yourself. Now you can have support. AI can be your support system. It can be your assistant. I'm trying to do this. I know somebody that set up an apartment using AI. This is my blank space. How do I do? And this is my style. You know, it makes it. You don't have to go 100% with them. Take, ideas here and there, and then make it yours.
What do you want BPP to achieve for you?
Oh my God. I want it to help founders, and this is not just for planners. I'm serious. It's for founders, creatives, service providers, professionals who are building something from scratch here
in Nigeria.
I mean, globally. It will help you cut short some of these mistakes that we've had to make. It's like a framework. This book is a framework for founders. A lot of people are talented, but they don't know how to structure their business in such a way that they get paid for their talent. Yes. So talent is not enough. So all of the mistakes, errors that I have made over the years, I have crunched them in a book for you. So it's a framework, lessons, what you can learn from it. You can also go back to your business and say, okay, so what can we do better? You don't have to go through, you don't have to do 10 years or 11 years to learn from. Shorten this. How do we do? I mean, I was very honest. I bet it all in this book. At some point, when I looked at the draft, I'm like, oh my God, do I have to, should I remove? Yes, I did bear it all. There's no perfect event, like I said, there's no perfect planner. But these were my early mistakes, the mistakes I made in my early years, and I had to correct. I corrected them, learning on the job. You don't have to do that. It might cost you more than it costed me.
So we're looking at people having free passes just so that they don't make mistakes. But here's the trick for me.
Right.
Every time we say don't go through the mistakes that I made, don't go through what I did and all of that, but I'm here. Do we? Because challenges will occur.
It will.
Okay. And before we face the music, there are some nuggets for us to be able to pass. Because sometimes, in as much as we want to protect people, their head will still.
So I have mentees who would call me to say, Tosh, you know that thing that you told us in class that you said happened? When that woman was seen, I said, this is the thing. Okay. I've seen it before. So she was able to navigate it. Another would say, when you told me this and that, when they were coming with that style, they always have style to evade payments and all of that. They want to, So she said she already saw, this is that sign. Red flag, red flag. So she was able to, get herself together, and she was able to bring herself out of it. And she got paid.
Why did you arrive at book paid and protected? Because I don't understand. Why
being booked is sometimes easy. It's good. Being paid is better. But being protected, that's where your power lies.
How do we stay protected?
You have to contracts, boundaries, lawyer up. Anything you have to do to protect yourself.
Contracts, boundaries, lawyer up.
Yes. If it takes that.
Somebody is listening to Temitope Omotoso now without an H. That is sorry. It's me that used to cuss it. And says that I'm coming up. I want to do events, and my first client is one of my family members. I'll now tell them to go and write contracts.
No, you
boundary.
put that in your own contract when you're sending it out to your clients. They have to read. It's like terms and agreements. They have to read. This is how I work. This is how I want my payments. Without this, I don't take a step ahead. Like yesterday, somebody contacted us for a corporate event and all of that. And I said, okay, that's fine. This looks very good. Congratulations on your milestone. However, this is how we proceed. And they've been quiet since yesterday because people will take from me for free. So you have to protect yourself. Protect your knowledge, protect your talent, protect your craft.
Protect your knowledge, craft, and talent. But when you send contracts to people, and let's stay a bit on contracts,
Right.
like when you send contracts to people, what has been the ratio of the people who come back and the people who say, you're sending me contracts?
I feel like a lot of times my own clients like it when you send it to them. They know that you're a serious business person.
Okay.
You're a serious entrepreneur. So it makes you look like you know what you're doing. So if you're a planner and you don't have an agreement, you don't have a contract, how do we know that we can put our lives? Because when you're planning their event, they're literally putting their lives in your hands.
Their privacy.
How do we know that you handle this well if you cannot even manage your own business? Yeah.
So contracts, talent. Now let's talk a bit about protecting your knowledge. How do we pay? Sometimes people don't pay.
If you expose yourself that way, I've seen people online, and I love it. I love that energy to pick my brain. There's a fee to.
Oh.
Yes, people, and I'm like, what's sharing, good one there. To pick my knowledge, you pay. This is the link. They'll just account number straight. So this, well, can I run this through you? Nah.
No.
Pay. They'll say it's even 30 minutes. After that, they can say 20 minutes for free or 10 minutes for. There's nothing we want to talk about in 10 minutes. That 10 minutes, I just want to know about you. So what do you do? Oh, nice. I'm going to take my time. And after that, you begin to pay. People will take anything for you for free. They'll come to you. Can I pick your brain for a second? Can I pick your... So it's mind. It's a creative. That's where your energy is. That's where your brain box is. So you've done so well, so much to become who you are today. So you're not just going to leave it like that bare. This is how you go chop now.
We've got bills to pay.
It's what you have that you take care of yourself with. You can't say you have this knowledgeable and you're saying I'm broke, I'm hungry, I'm broke. Like, please, are you okay? You have to monetize your knowledge. You have to monetize your talent.
So let's talk about pricing.
Right.
How do we price? Pricing.
Pricing.
My talent, my knowledge, my skill.
Oh, you're picking my brain now, so you might have to pay for this. Sorry. Hi. Hello, can you hear me?
If I give you blow. Now, here's why I'm asking that, and that's very good.
Yeah.
Here's why I'm asking that is for somebody who's starting out. There's a point where they say friends and family, right? I'm starting out for the first time because I'm looking at a lot of, so I'm picking out the lecturer part of you. So Tosh, I have a family event and I have gone to pitch my services to them. How do I get them to pay me? How
they
do
might not
I
pay you? Let's not lie.
They will not pay you.
Let's not lie. Let's not steal because they will not value you at first. I'm telling you.
So you have to
go out there and put in.
How many frees do we do before we get paid?
Honestly, I can't say. It depends on you, and that's why it's not a blanket statement. It's not something you have to say. Yeah, I can do 10. You can do 5. It is you, all dependent on you. And when you're doing free for family, because outsiders might not trust you initially to handle a wedding or an event of that capacity. Your family, okay, funeral, they even act as though they're helping, and really they're helping you because that's how you can prove to say, when they say, what have you done? You can say, I planned this. You will even say it was my cousin's wedding.
No,
because the moment you mention cousin,
they will not take you serious.
Said, I planned this wedding for the Fowoshiris family, for the, Aliam something's family. You say, oh, nice.
For the Nika family.
Yes, you're doing amazing, So you have to do free to showcase yourself, to prove your talent, to prove that you can do this. So it can be free. I mean, you can get something in return. You negotiate. Mommy, if I do this, you give me the ashwebi for free.
Okay.
I mean, something has to give.
Something has to
give. Or
give.
you give me transportation. Oh, you just pay for my ushers or my coordinators, their transport fare. Just something. Not. It doesn't necessarily have to be totally free.
But there should be exchange of value.
There has to be.
Okay, then. Now, so speaking on pricing, there's a chapter that says boundaries and pricing framework. So you're going to read that to us because I see something that is catching my attention. And read it first and then I'll ask.
Great. Boundaries and pricing framework. Boundaries and pricing are not separate conversations. They are deeply connected. How you price your work often determines how you are treated, and how you allow yourself to be treated influences how confidently you charge. This framework is not theoretical. It is built from experience, mistakes, and lessons learned over time. Pricing is a statement of value. Your price communicates more than cost. It signals your experience, your confidence, the quality of your work, how seriously you take your business. Underpricing invites overreach. When clients feel your price is flexible, they often assume your boundaries are to set your price intentionally, not emotionally.
Thank you. Now, underpricing invites overreach. Explain.
When you underprice yourself, sometimes you're like, you're too cheap. They know that. They've gone to, the way we in the shop. We shop for clothes.
Yeah.
We shop for, they shop for planners though.
Oh.
They shop for decorators, of course. You think I'm coming to you because, you're Tosh. Okay, can you pay? So sometimes when they are three, they'll say, am I too affordable? Because they actually shop for planners. They shop for decorators. They've gone all over the place. And they're comparing. Sometimes it's from an angle of pricing. Sometimes it's from an angle of experience. Sometimes it's from expertise. Sometimes it's from she's viral. Yeah, so people want different. Yes, people want different things. So if it's experience, they can say, okay, she's more experienced, she's been there 10 years, I'm sure she's seen. Some people can say 2 years. Some people would even say, we don't want people that have been 10 years, are too expensive, let's encourage
young people.
So it's left for you to charge your worth. You know your worth. You know how much it costs for you to grow your business, how much you're paying your staff, and do you pay them well? Those are the questions you ask yourself, and that is what will come into your pricing. So if you're saying, okay, let's do it for them,
so accumulation of body of work.
Exactly. If you're saying, okay, we'll do it for you, are you telling your staff that, I'm doing it for Rebecca, we are just doing it for them, Nika, we are just doing it for they have to be paid because that's their own job. They have to, and you can't do this alone. It's teamwork. So you have to pay your team well so that they can put in their all. They also have bills to pay.
Yes,
do not forget. So it's not always all about you, the founder.
When is too expensive, too expensive?
I don't think anything is too expensive.
Okay.
Maybe this person just cannot afford you.
Ouch.
Because when you think it's expensive, you get things and people say they pay. Say, what? They paid? Oh my God, why did I? You know you're undercharged because these people can afford it.
But speaking of affordability,
right?
How do we know that this person can afford it? What are the things that we see? So this is why I ask the question. I have an old friend of mine who will say that before I will do business with you, I want to see the kind of phone you are using. One.
Okay.
It was a long time ago. And say, if I see the kind of phone that you are using, if I see the kind of TV, he used an analogy of a TV.
Wow.
If I see the kind of TV you are using, then you can pay me my money. But now it's no longer TV, it's now phone, it's now accessories. Those kind of timeless PC.
Right.
The jewelries. And then another thought would be some of them have all of these things, but they cannot pay. So how then do we strike a balance?
We don't profile people.
Okay.
This is what we charge. This is what we charge, regardless of who you are. How many guests, the guest size, the capacity, what you're looking at, and all of that. I don't profile. A lot of times you're even talking over the phone anyway. They send an email or send a message. So you don't even know them. They just, they are shopping, like I said. They're planning they're shopping for planners. So you don't profile them from just speaking to them. I don't. We don't. Speak to them. Okay, how much do you charge for so? You ask, what are you going for? What is the brief? Then, so I don't even know who I'm talking to. If it's Dangote's niece, I don't know.
All right. The signals on 91.3. We're discussing and planning your next events, the intricacies of event planning, and learning to be an event person. If you have questions, comment. I have with me Temitope Omotoso, who's a global author. She's the founder of Tosh Events and global author of Book Paid and Protected. You can send us a WhatsApp message 0809-234-5913, or you can call us 0704-700-8913. Now, you've been talking about shopping for planners.
Yeah.
When people are shopping, and this is very new to me, because I feel that I know this person. Oh yeah, let's call
Well,
this
it's
person.
business. I mean,
Okay.
it's just like you go into a store to buy lace. I don't buy from the first person I see. You go around and say, okay, I think that one has better quality, it's better pricing, better the Olasholara, the way our mother said, and they go back there. I mean, it's the same.
That's our mother's
Even though it's a
market.
service business, but it happens to.
So when they're shopping, what do you think people see when you get a call and say, "Oh, is this Tosh events?" What do you think they see? Tell me. Apart from the grace of God, all of us are under grace.
Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I'd like to know. And sometimes when after working with some clients, chit chats and oh, I just know that you're experienced, or you did something over the years. I met you at an event or something like that. I was just scrolling and I saw your page. And I kind of like you. I like your energy. So it's different things. Some will say, oh, it's your experience. It's your this. So people look out for different things.
Walk me through when Tosh is handling an event. Because I've seen, but that day, oh Lord.
Sorry.
So, oh Lord. Anyway, I'm not an overwhelming person, but for you, walk me through a day in the life of Temitope Omotoso when she's planning the events that she really, really wants.
Mm-hmm. Firstly, shout out to my team members.
Nika, thank you for holding the camera.
They hold it down always. I'm telling you, this they have the grit. They are they're as committed as I am to it.
Okay. Anybody that works with you, they're on their toes. Even me. I will just say, hello, Oshodi, where are you?
So it takes a lot because now we put out a lot of fire. The client doesn't care about that. The client is home. They just want to dance in to their wedding venue. They don't care if the decorator, nobody cares about excuses. So you're there trying to make everything work, shouting, how is this? We don't have time. We don't do this. You're dealing with logistics. Like there was one event we had, I think last month, and the light person didn't come. He wasn't taking calls. How do I go back to the client and say, even though he was their vendor? So you could have just said, he's a person, call your person. But I know it will trigger something. We had to handle it on the spot. Got another person.
But why is it that when vendors, and both the ones we like and both the ones we have to work with, why do they misbehave? Is it a Nigerian thing or is just that?
So like people change.
People change.
I told myself,
come closer to the mic.
I mean, sometimes you say, oh, I know this vendor, they're very good, and they disappoint, and you're like, how did you become?
Do we need therapies for some of these vendors?
All of us need exorcism.
As
Nigerians, do we all?
No, but why?
It's a difficult terrain. Let's be honest. It's really something to go with business in Nigeria.
But we all keep saying power issues.
You can't say we all keep saying this is what we are dealing with.
Okay.
So I don't think it's everybody that can navigate through it successfully.
True.
I feel like at some point you can tell yourself the truth and say, you know what? Bring out my resume. I'm going back to job. I'm telling you, it is a lot. It is intense.
Go back to job.
It is intense. You're managing your team, you're managing vendors, you're managing your clients, you're managing expectation, you're managing power, you're managing this logistics.
And hall
venue. You don't even want to. Yesterday I shouted on a rental company. I'm serious because these things are just like, please don't do this. Don't do.
Let's talk about venue selection because I know that sometimes it can be very. One of the things that tire me out with attending events is by the time you get there, the fan is not enough, the AC is not enough. The sound is not matching the and so I'm looking at I'm weird like that, so I'm looking at all of these intricacies. The sound is getting
I like that you're saying this because when we said
the DJ is not DJing well, the selection of songs, and Lagos like to throw a lot of parties. Nigerians like to party. We like to party, but I want to get to an event. I want to get to a place where I can.
It's mostly not the planners' fault, but go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
See, I know that our people can be our people. It's our people. But then how do we strike a balance between our people's excesses, and delivering a worthy event?
So, events are expensive.
I know.
Lagos is expensive.
And Nigeria is expensive.
Exactly.
Oil is about to be 1,000 plus.
So when people throw parties and you tell them, oh, this DJ charges 500,000, 800,000, a million naira. What? There's a guy in our office that can do it. This guy in your office doesn't even know sound. He doesn't have sound. Sometimes they rent the sound. When they bring their own sound, that cannot even fill the capacity of 1,000, a guest size of 1,000. So you're using that thing and it's coming out like a transistor radio.
I think.
Yeah. So when you get into that bed, you know that something has happened there. But when you tell them that this DJ has sound, good sound, quality sound, say, it's too much. You're not helping us cut budget, though. You're not helping us.
But they want to party.
Then you're saying that I understand this, but I'm also looking at the quality of events you want to have. So there are different things. Some clients will say, no, we want the best. See, those are the kind of clients we like to work.
Those are the kind of clients a lot of people are looking for.
They make your life easy. Because at that point, when people come into the hall, they will say, oh, Yala, but how is your sound? Like you say, I thought you have a planner. Any planner? Yes, now, any planner. They say any planner. But they don't understand that a lot of times clients don't like to listen. It is my money. I'm going to do it as I please. So we get that sometimes. But clients that listen enjoy so much. They would like, oh, thank you. I saw what you were trying to, because you try to explain, visualize, and it takes time. Right? I was in a meeting with some clients, and they were saying, oh, this is not a wedding. Why are we spending so much on light? We don't need light. The hall is enough. You know what I did? I do visuals. I work with visuals a lot. I just took the picture of the venue without light, and I took a picture of the venue with light, and I sent it to the group. They were like, oh, I see what you're saying.
What they see.
It's visuals.
Let's talk about seating layout at events, because that seating layout is a problem.
How is it a problem?
You will see family of Lagbaja, you see family of Tamedu, and then sometimes you have to just, I don't know. I find seating problem a problem.
Well, it's not a problem. I just feel like people, like-minded people, want to sit together. TCM people, if it's a TCM, I want to see it with my people. If it's an LBS people, we want to sit together. Why do I want to sit here and the other person is across the table? We can even chit-chat during the event, gossip a bit, laugh and all of that. It's fun. It's part of the fun. But your people are scattered all over. Are you waving from there, waving from...
but you know that even with sitting layouts, when people come there and they see the name tag, they still will sit down there.
They will, because why they will is because you're not, your security is not tight. Then people are not doing what they have to do. You have to respect your host. This is what the host want. Why do you want to be
have you met Nigerians? Yes, you used to meet Nigerians every day.
Well, I do, but it's not an Agbero party. You just have to be stern. This is what the client wants. Sometimes they say, why rice and beans? Why not? The client paid for it. This is what they want. You as a guest will not dictate what the host is. But I think we always miss our place. We do. I'm inviting you for a party, but you want to tell me if it's jollof rice I should do or I should not do a father. This is me. This is what I can do. This is what I want to do. But you feel that no, you should. Going better. Please, when you do your own, do going.
Okay. Now, our time is almost up. But it's been awesome chatting with you.
Thank you for having me. Have a nice time.
I know. Why don't you have a nice time? Because I also hear Oshodi now. So before I hear Oshodi, right? And it's fun having you here. Finally, what would you like to see in 2026 events? Because now there are not much events are happening because Christians are fasting. Muslims are fasting. Ramadan Karimas is a solo month yet. By April.
Of course, things will pick up. For now, we are all praying.
We are praying to God.
Fasting.
It's okay.
God help us.
Adura Agba, our prayers will be answered in English. So, what do you want to see in 2026 events?
2026 events. I want us to understand that there is inflation. And it is not your planner's fault that food has become
expensive.
It is not your planner's fault that champagne is now this price. So sometimes we look like the easy one to always want to vent at or be angry or be upset. I didn't take all the money. You paid the drinks vendor this so amount. So let's all come to an understanding to say Events are expensive. One video.
Okay. Then.
So let's come to that understanding and be kind to us. We are all just we are just one of you. We are all just trying to live and thrive in this economy as well.
So the people who are coming up wanting to get into the line of event, what should they have?
Should have God.
God
first, yes. God
okay.
First.
After God,
you seek knowledge. Seek knowledge. You put yourself out there. Network as much as possible. Keep owning your craft. Personal development. Go for trainings. Read books. I read books from Nigerian authors a lot. You know why? Because I feel like they understand our business terrain. They understand their economy. I read books from Nigerian authors a lot. And people in my academy can testify. Buy books. Read. It helps you. Network, meet people, speak about what you do, market what you do, talk about what you do a lot on your WhatsApp. It's not about just dancing and just talk about what you do. Let people know you do this. There was somebody that said, I think it was after a class, and she posted about events. Someone said, oh, you do events? I said, what? On your WhatsApp, they're asking you if you do events. Of course, that's a failure on your part. Yeah, it's easy to market on WhatsApp. So if somebody is not asking you after how many years of using, oh, you do events, that means you're not doing enough.
So put yourself out there on your WhatsApp status. Thank you very much. Now, thank you so much and well done on the book. So I think by next time I'm going to see you, we have like 10 more books.
Amen.
Till we come your way again next week Saturday, like we always say on Signals, dream again, create opportunities for people. Right. Please, the slogan for 2026 on Signals Show is stay alive and stay alive and well. Have a wonderful week and God bless.
Bye. Thank you for having me. That was a good one.